And there were a few sharp-looking guys getting off the Pelicans team bus.
Kevin, thank you.
He is indeed, D.A. Thank you. And the starting lineup for the Pelicans, Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ball in at the point guard. And for Utah, Conley and Mitchell, the talented backcourt pair. Rudy Gobert is out there at Bogdanovich. And it's Ingles in at the 3. Good on the bucket. Here's Mitchell. From the baseline. Here's Gobert. Pass to Ingles. From downtown. A three-pointer is right on target.
You see the practice time Ingles has put in. Completely in rhythm. No problem with that shot.
To the right side. Here's Williamson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now, here's Ingles. Now Conley. Back to Ingles. He kicks to Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. Over Holiday. And it's off the back rim. No good.
The defense is right there. Quality contest, and they threw him off his rhythm.
Ball against Conley. Offensive rebound. Williamson lays it up off the glass. Williamson's got 6.
Yeah, 3 for 4 now. I like the pace for them on offense.
Mitchell against Holiday. Mitchell passes to Gobert. The wide open look here for Ingles. No good on the triple.
That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start.
For New Orleans, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And it's Ball penetrating. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
I like when Lonzo takes initiative. When he's knifing inside, it forces the defense to act.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Utah has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Conley dishes to Ingles. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Here's Mitchell. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it.
So difficult to defend. Mitchell can stretch you out to 3, beat you at the rim, and everything in between.
Now here's Williamson. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
And the shot goes in.
Such a valuable playmaker for this team. Mitchell can get his own and get others involved as well.
Ingram outside. The putback. It's good on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Poked away and stolen by Favors. It's stolen by Gobert. Here's Conley. The shot, no good. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. Ingram against Conley. Ingram kicks to Holiday. To the wing right side. Here's Williamson. Rebounded by the Jazz. Fast break. Here come the Jazz. Here's Mitchell. They get it back. The pass to Ingles. 6 on the shot clock. Kicks it out to Mitchell. The Jazz again can't hit it.
In a funk this quarter, he's trying to shoot his way out of it.
And that one, good. That's now 8 points for Zion Williamson.
Throughout the evening, he's gotten to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
Bogdanovich inside, working on Williamson.
Yeah, the length and height of Bogdanovich is impressive. Outstanding at slamming it down there when he got the chance.
Now here is Holiday. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. Mitchell wide open. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
And it's Favors that time on the assist from Williamson. Favors has got his 2nd basket.
The anticipation of Favors is flawless, knowing in advance he is going to rise up with the jumper as the pass is coming to him.
Gobert the pass to Conley. Kicks it to Ingles. Back to Conley. Nice ball movement by Utah. Here's Mitchell. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Coach doing a great job of putting Mitchell in pick and roll situations. For a young player, he makes good decisions.
It's Ingram on the wing. Over Ingles. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so, guys, it's Zion Williamson making things happen for the New Orleans. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. But what stands out to you from the Pelicans in this one?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
Davis is out there with Gobert. Then it's Moutier. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward. That's the group right now for Utah.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
And dishes to Moutier. Down low. In the corner, it's Clarkson. Shoots over Redick. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Pelicans leading by 4. Oh, the lob to Redick. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
That's their first of the game, though, so sharp passing has helped them to craft this lead.
And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for Utah. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. The 15-footer. Moutier, no good.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Redick for 3. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Davis finds Moutier. Back to Davis. The basket good off the assist from Moutier. Davis has got his first 2 points of the night.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
It's Redick on the wing. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Here's Hart. O'Neal with the defensive effort. Utah trailing here.
And the thing that stood out for me last year about Moutier, his shot selection was much improved.
It was, GA. A career high from the field. He was solid also from 3. Still, he needs to clean up that turnover category. But we have to remember, he is still very young despite how long we've been talking about him.
Here's Hart. O'Neal with the rebound. For Utah, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. And stolen by Redick. Here's Jackson. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And his percentage at the line last season, right at the 75% mark.
Tony Bradley's checked in for Utah. And the Pelicans making a change here as well. Okafor's checked in for Nicolo Melli. Both free throws good from Jackson. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Moutier against Jackson. Moutier with the basket. Moutier's got it all tied up now for Utah.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Right side, Redick shoots over Clarkson, and the Pelicans miss again. For Utah, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Pass pass to Moutier. 1:56 left to play here in the half. No good from 18.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Williamson is checked in for Jackson Hayes. Ingram comes in for Josh Hart. Drew Holiday is checked in for J.J. Redick. And Ball subbed in for Jackson. Now here's Williamson. Okafor controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Pelicans lead by 2.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Here's Moutier. Wide open shot is on the money. Moutier's got 4 this quarter. Well, for New Orleans, shooting just 29% in the second quarter. The offense is suffering. Okafor kicks to Ball. Can't connect from short range.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
O'Neal passes to Brantley. O'Neal inside, covered by Okafor, and O'Neal gets it to go. O'Neal's got the lead up to 2 now for Utah.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Ball, the pass to Williamson. And it's Bradley with the rebound. Jazz have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. Stolen by Ball. Holiday finds Ingram from outside the arc. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Bradley. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Tony Bradley. Joe Ingles comes in for O'Neal. Mitchell, he's checked in for Clarkson. And it's Mike Conley in for Moutier. Derek Favors checked in for New Orleans. Here's Conley. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Here's Ball with the putback. And there's Favors putting it right back in. Favors got 6.
One of the foremost offensive rebounders in the game. Favors always in pursuit.
Launches a 3, and that one released in time, but no good. And the first half comes to a close in a tie game. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by.
Thank you, Kevin. With Coach Quinn Snyder. Quinn, what has to happen in the second half?
Well, thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Get to it. Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. Such a steady floor general, Mike Conley. Kenny. And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Zion Williamson with a strong contribution so far, guys, in this one.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
So for New Orleans right now, Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. And it's Ball in at the point. Here's Holiday. That one good for 2. Holiday's got his first basket.
Nice play by Holiday. Terrific speed in the open court. Defending him, you have to change ends quickly.
It wasn't that long ago that Holiday suffered some injuries that had people concerned about his future.
Greg, some injuries are bad luck. We do know this. Drew Holiday's physical, he's fearless, and he doesn't know any other way to play. But thankfully, he's battled through, and he is still playing at an all-star level.
It's stolen by Gobert. And there's Mitchell. That's good on the assist from Bogdanovich. He has 6.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovich willing to get it to his open guys.
And the New Orleans Pelicans with another turnover here.
This is what we talk about, valuing each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Melly is checked in for Favors. Josh Hart comes in for Ingram. J.J. Redick's checked in for Drew Holiday. And it's Frank Jackson in for Ball. Here's Ingles. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. And it's out of bounds to the Jazz as Utah retains possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for New Orleans. The Pelicans trail. It's Redick on the wing. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Outside Jackson. Pass to Hayes. Outside Redick. Shot clock at 6. Rejection.
Great awareness by Bogdanovich, working hard to come up with the block.
On the wing, Ingles. He's got 5. Mitchell looking it over. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
What you love about Donovan Mitchell, not only does he explode into his moves, he finishes with authority.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's Jackson and the dunk by Jackson.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
But not every point guard can give you that, the ability to finish with that level of authority.
Conley finds Mitchell. Beyond the arc. That shot, no good. And New Orleans will go the other way with it.
His struggles from the field continue, yet they still hold the lead.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
And so Conley will bring the ball up for Utah. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Inside. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Hate to see that. I know everyone's mind is on the play, but you got to protect the ball.
A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
Every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. And the Pelicans also making a change. Ball's checked in for Jackson. Redick against Clarkson. Stolen by Ball. 1:19 left to play in the third. And the call will be against Emmanuel Mudiay. That's his first foul. Some changes for New Orleans. Okafor is checked in for Hayes. Favors comes in for Nicolo Melli. And it's Brandon Ingram in for Hart. Over to the left wing. Here's Okafor. Clock at 6. He feeds it to Favors. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Love the gritty work inside from Favors. When he's down there, it makes the defense very nervous.
The Pelicans have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. And the Pelicans making a change here. Holiday's checked in. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
And you can sense that the pressure might have gotten to him a little bit, but he did do enough to put them in the lead.
Clarkson against Holiday. There's 49 seconds left to play here in the third. Niang passes to Brantley. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Jahlil Okafor. The Jazz shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight. And so Bradley nails both of them. 44 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Now here's Ball. Holiday looking for an opening. Back to Ball. And it's blocked by Bradley. And he's able to get it back. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Ingram. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Ingram's got his first points of the night.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Clarkson passes to O'Neal. Feeds it to Bradley. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. They've got Jordan Clarkson, Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Rudy Gobert, and it's Mitchell in at the point. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. The drive by Williamson. Can't cash in from close range. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul. Derek Favors checked in for Okafor. Utah trailing here. Mitchell with it. Out left to the wing. O'Neal dishes to Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
They continue to battle out there, so close to taking the lead.
The direction this game is headed is going to come down to a couple key buckets by either team.
Back to Ingram. On the wing, Holiday. He's covered by Clarkson. Here's Williamson. Gobert with the defensive effort. The Jazz shooting well. They're at 45%. Bogdanovich finds Mitchell. Basket good. And now a 3-point Jazz lead.
An evolving part of Mitchell's game, the ability to simply catch and knock it down.
Passes to Holiday. No good that time. Gobert with the defensive effort. Clarkson with the ball. Favors picks him up. And here's Bogdanovich. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That is his first foul of the game. And the Jazz with some changes. Joe Ingles comes in for Royce O'Neal. And it's Mike Conley in for Jordan Clarkson. And the Pelicans making a change here as well. Redick is checked in. Mitchell kicks to Conley. Favors against Gobert. The Jazz with another miss.
Trying to finish out the game strong, you have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
Pelicans trail by 3. To the wing on the left. Here's Williamson. That's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
The explosiveness gets Zion through the contact. Defender didn't stand a chance.
Here's Mitchell. Sinks the triple. Mitchell's got the lead up to 4 now for the Jazz.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple. Let's see now, though, if he can get going.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's foul number 2 for him. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Redick passes to Favors. New Orleans moving the ball around. Over in the corner, Williamson. 5 on the clock. And the dunk by Williamson.
Easy to be excited about Zion Williamson. His future is bright.
Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession.
Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Here's Ball. Back to Ingram. Over in the corner, Williamson. It's stolen by Ingles. And the Jazz pushing it up now. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Donovan Mitchell's ready, and he knocked down one of the bigger shots of his game.
Williamson against Bogdanovich. And it's Williamson missing. Jazz leading by 4. Here's Mitchell. There's the pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
I mean, he's tailor-made for those pick-and-roll sets. Gobert, a big-time finisher on the move.
Williamson outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists in the game. On the wing, Mitchell. From 17 feet out. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
The youngster's not going to buckle or fold. Donovan Mitchell is not afraid of the moment.
Williamson with it. Conley picks him up. Williamson kicks to Ingram. Back to Williamson. It's Ingram on the wing. Ingles covering. It drops. And now they trail by just 4.
Fearless player. Have to respect Ingram's willingness to take big shots.
Here's Mitchell. A three-pointer, no good.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
They have very little time to run a play, and then, of course, they also need to foul.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for Utah. They've given up just 8 points in the 4th quarter. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Ingles passes to Conley. On the wing, Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. Out to Conley. Back to Gobert. Stolen by Ball.
Good effort and good D by Bojan Bogdanovic. He was in great position.
And so it's Utah who scraped by with the win.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
A terrific look at this. And the starting lineup for the Pelicans. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. And it's Ball in at the point guard. And for Memphis, Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3 spot. Now here's Morant. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Ball with it. Pass to Williamson. The kick out to Holiday. Ball against Morant. Ball dishes to Favors. Shot clock at 6. Williamson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
Zion plays with such force down low. He fights right through. And he'll be at the free throw line.
And both free throws good for Williamson. Valanciunas finds Brooks. Memphis moving that ball around. And Morant gets it to go on the assist by Jackson.
Even though he's smaller, Morant does not lack assertiveness, which comes in handy down low.
It's Ingram on the wing. Makes it off the glass.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And that one's good. Morant.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Here's Holiday. A shot off that time. And Memphis the other way now. There's Winslow. Passes it to Valanciunas. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Wow, you watched the defender, and it looked like he knew that was coming. He made a quick play on it to intercept the ball in the passing lane.
Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Smart play by Winslow. Move the ball, find the open man. Good team play.
Ball, the pass to Favors. It's Ingram on the wing. And again, no good by New Orleans.
Yeah, not really much of a flow offensively yet. Only 1 of 4 from the field.
And there are a number of things that make Ingram a dominant force. But what really jumps out at you, the moment you see him, the length. Few wings in league history have had a 7'3" wingspan.
Morant scanning the floor. And stolen by Williamson. Right side Holiday. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
I don't know if Drew Holiday's an underrated player, but he certainly is underappreciated with the way he can go at you as a two-way guy. He can score, and he can also guard positions 1 through 4.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Hayes, he's checked in for Favors. Nicolo Melli comes in for Zion Williamson. Hart, he's checked in for Brandon Ingram. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Lonzo Ball. And Greg, you combine Ingram's length with his emerging skill set. He has got a long career ahead of him in the NBA.
I mean, he certainly has the tools. What we need to see now is the consistency year in and year out. It's one thing to reach that star status. It's another to become one of the true superstars in our league.
New Orleans making a switch here. Jackson's checked in. And there's 1:45 left to play in the first. Jones with it. Guarded now by Jackson. And yes, it's good. Jones has got his second basket of the night.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
To the middle. Intercepted. 3-on-3. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Jackson passes to Melly. Knocks it loose. Fast break, here we go. Melton's shot is good.
Yeah, they are really starting to push it now.
Pelicans trail by 6. Here's Jackson. Hayes trying to break through. And the basket by Jackson.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Jones dishes to Clark. Back to Jones. 32 seconds left to play here in the first. And good that time. Jones has got 8 points.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Out to the wing. To the inside. Here's Hayes. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Jones kicks to Anderson. Right side, Jones. Over Jackson. He gets it up. Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for Memphis. He notched 8. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And for Memphis, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
So for New Orleans right now, he's out there with Okafor. And there's Jackson. Then there's J.J. Redick. And it's Hart in at the 3, the small forward. Clark with a wide-open look. Off target from three-point range.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
On the wing, Jackson. Back to Hart. The rebound by Anderson. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Clark outside. And there's Valanciunas on the assist by Clark. Valanciunas has got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Grizzlies. Outside Jackson. Here's Hart. Banked in off the glass.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Here's Melton. Clark, the pass to Melton. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
And Kyle Anderson gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Dylan Brooks, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Ja Morant comes in for Melton. And a change for the Pelicans. Ball's checked in for Jackson. Here's Hart, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
And one of the more unsung players included in the Anthony Davis trade, Josh Hart just continues to impress when given the opportunity.
A very much high character, hard-working player, and a lot more substance to his game. I also think it's interesting that in that deal, he came along with Lonzo Ball. So the two of them together accepting this new opportunity within the same roles for a new team.
And that one's good. Morant.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Pelicans trail by 6. Pass to Hart. Back to Ball. Here's Williamson. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. And it's Williamson missing. And stolen by Williamson. Okafor. He doesn't hit that one. Nice D from Valanciunas. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that.
There he goes!
You don't want to be jumping on a play like that.
No.
Wow, he was up there, Kevin. Yeah, looks like Zion's got the stage all to himself there, just tearing down the rim.
Brooks with no one around. They get it back and stay with the play. Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got the lead up to 6 now for the Grizzlies.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Now here's Winslow. He's guarded closely. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Jahlil Okafor.
Well, Winslow gets aggressive and puts the defense on their heels, leaving them no chance but the foul.
Derek Favors checked in for New Orleans. Holiday comes in for Josh Hart. Pelicans trail by 8. The pass to Williamson. 1:44 left to play in the first half.
You're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Brooks misses.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
And a slam dunk by Favors.
You see right there, that is why everybody is still very high on Lonzo Ball. Has a sixth sense for when to dish it.
Morant outside. Valanciunas trying to free himself up, and it's Morant missing. Well, for New Orleans, shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. It's good. Now just a 4-point Memphis lead.
Well, a little contact from the defense goes a long way for Zion Williamson.
And here's Brooks from outside. Buries the long-range jumper. Brooks has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And Holiday kicks to Williamson.
Lightning.
That was incredible.
And some pinball action out there as defenders just bouncing off of Williamson on that play.
Here's Morant. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Williamson with it. He's picked up by Morant. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And it's Memphis on the break. Here's Jones. Excellent D there from Holiday. For 3, Ingram. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Memphis with their lead.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings. There was no stopping Ja Morant in the first half. He had... That's all for now.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the small forward position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Brooks feeling it out a bit. The dish to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Lead passes like that are so hard to defend. He never had to break his stride. So full speed, 2 points.
The drive by Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
And how agile was Zion on that dunk.
Jackson has the open look. The offensive rebound. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Grizzlies lead by 6.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Here's Williamson. Favors trying to break free.
Was so focused to get that finish there and to stay somewhat on balance. A great finish from Zion as he gets driving on the inside.
Here's Morant. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Now Williamson. 17 points in the game. It's rebounded by Memphis. Valanciunas has got his 5th rebound in this one.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
And he gets it back. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his first foul. Both teams deciding to change it up. Clark for 3. Rebounded by Hart.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And the shot is good. The Grizzly lead has been cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Maley. Melton feeling it out a bit. 3-pointer. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Pelicans trail by 6. Out left to the wing. Back to Hart. New Orleans moving the ball around. Here's Jackson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And his percentage at the line last season, right at the 75% mark.
And so Jackson nails both of them. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Jackson against Jones. And the rejection by Jackson. Melly passes to Hart for the finish. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Jones from outside. A putback. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Here's Hart. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Here's Hart, and he converts the layup. Hart's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Melton. Off target with his 3. The Pelicans trail. For the lead. Hart, no good. And now the Grizzlies, fast break. Here's Clark. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
This is the mindset Clark has. He's opportunistic and really has an awareness of when to attack in transition.
And Anderson gets it to go.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
And Jones over to help. Again, New Orleans turns it over.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
So for the Pelicans, Jackson Hayes comes in for Okafor, and it's Drew Holiday in for Frank Jackson. Jones against Holiday. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And they'll keep possession. Clark dishes to Jackson. And it's Melly with the rebound. Melly's got 4 rebounds now tonight. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. It's good on the putback.
And you can sense the urgency from them now. They were flat in that first half, but they've come out here in the second and been much more aggressive offensively.
It's good.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Right wing. Here's Hart outside for Reddick. Here's Jones. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him.
Well, without the D from Holiday there, that shot probably has a better chance of going in. His hustle altered that attempt.
And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. So the Pelican 5 right now. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. Jackson Hayes is out there with Brandon Ingram, and it's Favors in at the center position. And the basket by Jackson.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Slamming it home. Part of why Favors shoots it so well from the field, sometimes he just spikes it instead of shooting it.
Morant against Ball. Takes it from 10. Valanciunas. Great positioning on the putback. And the Grizzlies lead by 7.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
Well, I hope this one is not to draw up a play, but to think about how they're going to defend that man. He's putting up some major numbers.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Brooks checked in, and New Orleans also making a change. Williamson's checked in. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, during the timeout, I listened in on Stan Van Gundy's huddle. Yes, they're behind right now, but he's still upbeat. He said, guys, we can get back in this game. Stay together out there. All-out effort can win this game. Fellas?
Thank you, David. So Favors will bring it up for the Pelicans. They trail by 7. Inside, back to Ball. And Holiday kicks to Ball. Here's Williamson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Williamson's got 19 points.
Well, the key to defending Zion in the paint is don't let him get the ball. After he touches it, damage is going to get done.
And that one's good. Morant.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
Offensive rebound. Favors. And Derek Favors with the slam.
Such determination on the glass. Not boxing out Favors is a huge mistake that you cannot afford to make.
Here's Morant. Doesn't go that time. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. To the paint. Here's Ingram. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Now just a 3-point Grizzly lead. Morant outside. Kicks to Winslow. Morant with a wide open look. Gets to the corner and buries it. And the Grizzlies lead by 5.
A true leader. You can tell Morant takes pride in stepping up when it matters most.
Ball finds Williamson. The shot, no good. Nice D from Valanciunas. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. And we're about 3 minutes into the 4th quarter. Outside Jackson. Here's Morant. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
The combination of scoring and passing at that PG position makes Morant
valuable. An all-around player with a bright future. Perfectly done at the strike there. That brings their lead up to an even more comfortable level.
Holiday, the pass to Williamson. Favors trying to break free, and it's Williamson missing.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Holiday with it. He's picked up by Morant. And with that shot, the Grizzly lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Holiday. The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. And here is Brooks. 1:12 left in the fourth quarter. Valanciunas trying to free himself up, and that one's good. Morant's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And how about the body control? Morant, even when under duress, stays calm, cool, and collected.
Some solid defense there from Jackson.
And he's getting good looks on the floor, but he simply cannot bury anything right now. He's got to stay confident, though, because everyone knows he can hit those shots.
And a wide open look for Valanciunas. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Down low. It's in! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Zion wanted it, and he nailed it.
Morant outside. He kicks it to Valanciunas. From deep, Brooks. They get the rebound. Fires the 3. It's good from long range.
Nice delivery there. You can't hesitate when a man comes free on the perimeter. He got it, went right into the shot.
And I think they realize any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
Williamson outside. And that one drops for him.
And here we go. This is great stuff as Zion looks like he's about to take over the game.
So it's Memphis picking up the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked. Up next, the Kings take it. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on DH.
Hey, good evening, Kevin.
DA, the Sacramento fans would love to see that as well. Thanks so much for that report. Now, the opening lineup for the New Orleans Pelicans. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Ingram in at the 3. And for Sacramento, Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Harrison Barnes is out there with Bielitsa, and it's Bagley in at the 5 spot. Now here's Williamson. Marvin Bagley missing his last shot. Yeah, tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of talent, but also a lot of inexperience on each side.
And Kevin, you know what that means? It means we're going to see some spectacular plays, but a few that'll have you scratching your head as well. Always interesting to watch these young players develop.
And so the New Orleans Pelicans get the first points of the ballgame, and Fox gets it to go.
Was that a guard or a big? What a dime for Bagley. He continues to develop his vision.
Ball, the pass to Favors. And Holiday kicks to Ingram. New Orleans moving the ball around. About 1 minute into the first quarter. There's the feed to Bagley. Pass to Bogdanovich. Outside, Fox. Barnes finds Bielitsa. Count that one.
No, he's a solid team player. He doesn't always look for a shot. He enjoys getting it to the open teammate.
And De'Aaron Fox, a natural right-hander, but he plays lefty.
Well, he's similar to Mike Conley. Guys like that, more amphibious. I'm just joking. More ambidextrous. They can use either hand at a high level.
Here's Bagley. Zion Williamson making his last shot. Bielitsa passes to Barnes. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
You see how polished and composed Barnes is? Doesn't rush anything. Just takes what he gets.
Fox with the steal. Barnes dishes to Fox. Holiday against Bogdanovich. And the layup falls.
A really smart opening quarter for them at the offensive end. Moving, finding good shots. They're 4 for 5 from the field.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Williamson against Bielitsa. And that one's good, Williamson. Williamson's got 6 points.
Williamson with the elite ability to finish off contact. And it's just not the strength, it's the body control.
And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Man, you can tell he feels he should have had it still. The hustle was impressive.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Giles checked in for Bagley. Parker comes in for Bielitsa. And it's Buddy Hield in for Bogdanovich. And Holiday throws it down.
Oh, man, you better appreciate the unselfishness. When Redick sees an open teammate, as great of a shooter as he is, he's fast at getting him the ball.
Now here's Hield. And here is Fox.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Ingram kicks to Okafor. A baseline J, and Ingram with the basket on the assist by Okafor.
He knows he has to keep taking and making this shot. Ingram wanting to shoulder more of the offensive load.
Hield outside. Out to Parker. Pass to Giles. Hield outside. 6 to shoot. Parker with a clean look. Okafor grabs the miss. The Pelicans have gotten all 5 of their shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start. Redick. The tip in on the offensive rebound. It's all knotted up.
He makes so many hustle plays, and here he's working the offensive glass to the tip.
Hield, the pass to Giles. And he jams it with authority.
Oh, look at Hill's unselfish approach. He's working to find everyone to look, not just himself.
For New Orleans, they've gotten 6 or 7 shots to fall in the first quarter. They're off and running to the left side wing. Back to Holiday. Now the dish to Redick. Fox with the steal. And the Kings pushing it up now. Barnes got the ball. And then Hield with the dunk.
And Hield likes slamming it home. An athletic two-guard with skill to get deep inside.
Ingram outside. Kicks it to Reddick. 19 seconds left in the first. Here's Okafor. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Straight up effort gets him those points. That's what it's all about on the offensive glass.
Fox passes to Hield. Here's Childs. And no good on the last second attempt this time. Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Kings lead. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And when you consider how the Kings are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
We've got Rashawn Holmes. Corey Joseph is out there with Kent Bazemore. Then there's Buddy Hield. And it's Parker in at the 4 slot. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Here's Hart. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Man, you don't see this fella blow many layups. Not against D like that anyway.
And Joseph kicks it to Bazemore. Kings moving the ball around. Joseph, the pass to Holmes. Back to Joseph. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. The Kings shooting their first free throws of the game. And the first one drops. Marvin Bagley's checked in for Sacramento. Bielitsa comes in for Buddy Hield. New Orleans also making some changes. Williamson is checked in for Melly. And it's Lonzo Ball in for J.J. Redick. Here's Williamson. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
And normal physicality doesn't get it done with Williamson. To stop him from scoring, you really have to up the ante and get him before he hits that launching pass. Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And, guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. They get a hand on it. Bazemore with it, now guarded by Ball. Bagley the pass to Holmes. Joseph up top. To Holmes. He dishes it to Joseph. Clock at 6. And the shot goes down. Two minutes now played in the second quarter. Ball feeling it out a bit. Hart kicks to Williamson. And he elevates for the slam dunk, and Marvin Bagley did not like that.
This is what many fans came here to see. Williamson, at his size, with his speed, so unique in his style, his grace. It's unbelievable. Look, he may not be thought of as big for a center, but with his ability to go vertical, he sure plays big.
Out to the right wing. Williamson, the pass to Hayes. Good work defensively by Holmes.
Nothing less than that kind of defense will cut it against him. That's just great work inside.
Passes it to Bagley. Holmes kicks to Bagley. Back to Holmes. And Holmes throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And the dunk by Williamson.
What an excellent distributor Zoe is. I mean, he has a knack for getting it to his open teammates.
Jackson against Bazemore. And there's the pass to Holmes. And Holmes throws it down.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that
A
dunk.
nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Here's Williamson. Good work defensively by Holmes. Kings leading now by 6. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's his first trip to the line. The first free throw is good. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Giles checked in for Marvin Bagley. Barnes comes in for Bielitsa. Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for Kent Bazemore. And it's Fox in for Corey Joseph. Okafor finds Ingram. Now here's Redick. Ready by Bogdanovic. Holmes against Okafor. Outside Bogdanovic. Giles in the corner. Pass to Bogdanovic. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
Few players in the NBA have the burst that Fox does. He's so explosive when attacking the rim.
Pelicans trail by 10. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Ingram against Barnes. From deep three-point range, and it's Ingram missing.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Trying to take advantage of that extra space on the perimeter. We see a lot of this now.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And stolen by Bogdanovic. And now the Kings fast break. Barnes outside. Giles the pass to Fox. Over Holiday. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater.
And an excellent defender. The way Holiday...
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to a pretty close game for the Kings throughout the first quarter. At the end of the period, they were up by 2. And that
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Zion Williamson with a strong contribution so far, guys, in this one.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. And it's Favors in at the center position. And Bogdanovic kicks to Fox. To the middle. Bielitsa with the bucket. Bielitsa's got the lead up to 14 now for Sacramento.
Well, this is why Fox's teammates love him. I mean, when they're open, he makes sure to get it to them.
Williamson outside. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
He's been fantastic, but he can't do it all by himself. Some of the other guys need to lighten the load and step up.
Bogdanovic passes to Bielitsa. Kings moving the ball around. The kick out to Barnes. He feeds it to Fox. Clock is at 3. Bagley from outside. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Outside Holiday. And stolen by Barnes. And the Kings pushing it up now. Pass to Bielitsa. Back to Bagley. The kick out to Barnes. Knocked loose. To the wing on the left. Here's Fox. A three-pointer off the mark.
You have to be willing to pass in those situations. That was a low percentage shot.
Well, Harrison Barnes at 6'8", 225 has played some power forward. Greg, do you like him there or at his more natural small forward position?
I think in today's game, Kevin, having the strength he does allows him to kind of hold his own. You know, you don't see a lot of 4 men playing a lot of post-up in today's game. He's still got to be able to play in space, and I think creates matchup nightmares for the opponent.
Back to Williamson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. 16 points for Zion Williamson.
They're at a loss defensively as how to stop Zion. I mean, just too much athleticism, too much skill.
Bagley finds Barnes. Outside for Bagley. Outside, Fox. Bogdanovich inside, guarded by Holiday. Pelicans trail by 12. And that one's good. Williamson's got 18 points.
Oh, he's got to roll in this quarter, taking it on himself to guide their offense.
Shoots inside, and it's Bagley getting it to go. And the Kings lead by 12.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
With his first shot attempt, Favors can't get it to go. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Sacramento Kings. Bielitsa passes it to Bogdanovich. He kicks it to Fox. Over in the corner, Barnes wants to get it to Bielitsa and does. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Rutgers checked in for Bagley. Ken Bazemore comes in for Barnes. Fields checked in for Bogdanovich. And it's Joseph in for De'Aaron Fox. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Favors. Nicolo O'Malley comes in for Williamson. Hart, he's checked in for Brandon Ingram. And it's Jackson in for Drew Holiday. Hart, that's good.
Oh, man, a solid score. You give Hart shots like these, he's ready to capitalize.
Sacramento leading by 10. On the wing, Hield. Back to Bazemore. Pass to Bielitsa. Hield kicks to Joseph. 5 to shoot. The pass to Bielitsa. Pelicans pull it in.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Oh, that's not the kind of interior defense you want. Way too slow to protect the rim.
Back to Joseph. Pass to Bielitsa. The layup missed. Now Ball. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Now here's Hayes. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Sacramento in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Oh, beautiful feed. Always a luxury to have a big man who can see the whole floor.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. That's at the point with Hield to his side. They're the backcourt. Rashawn Holmes out there with Giles. And it's Parker in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Ball no good. Sacramento leading by 8. Hield the pass to Holmes. Hield can't hit.
Golden opportunity that he can't make good on. Maybe a wake-up call to the D, though. They can't leave him alone like that.
And the ball out of play. The Kings will inbound. The Kings making a switch here. Barnes is checked in. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Derek Favors checked in for Okafor. Williamson comes in for Nicolo O'Malley. Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for Josh Hart. And it's Drew Holiday in for J.J. Redick. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Kings lead by 10.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Williamson. That shot no good. For Sacramento, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. That's good from Barnes on the assist by Hield. And it's a 12-point Kings lead. The Pelicans shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. Ingram outside. Count that bucket.
No, he's quick on the draw. You got to understand that Ingram is comfortable firing as soon as he catches passes.
Fox passes to Barnes. Ball against Fox. Pass to Giles. Good.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Feeds to Holiday. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
A really smart player. Holiday can find the spaces inside and exploit them for points.
Hield against Holiday. Hield, the pass to Holmes. Back to Hield. Fox goes in. Giles, that's good.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here. Trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the time.
Kept alive. Favors. Missed inside. Kings leading now by 12. The feed to Barnes. And that's collected by Drew Holiday. New Orleans now, time running out. Outside, ball to the wing right side. And it's Williamson missing.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
That's just great defense, forcing his man into a difficult attempt.
And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the Kings. Bagley, he's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Bielitsa comes in for Harry Giles. And it's Bogdanovich in for Hield. Bagley with the block.
They need that kind of defensive impact from Bagley. I mean, he's using his size and length to force opponents to be aware of him at that end of the floor.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
Determined to protect the lead with the all-out effort defensively. Superb anticipation on the block.
And there's Favors putting it right back in.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Outside, Bogdanovich. 1:25 left in the fourth. Fox passes to Bogdanovich. Sacramento again missing. Ball dishes to Ingram. And he could not get. And so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, I listened in on what Luke Walton said to his team. He told them, this is a game of runs. It's a game of momentum. You may have the lead now, but I'm telling you guys, it can evaporate in a hurry. Let's close this thing out. Kevin?
Fox passes to Barnes. Kings moving the ball around. Back to Fox. Outside, Bogdanovich. To the paint. The baseline J. Passes it to Bielitsa. Over Williamson. Bagley trying to free himself up. Bielitsa misses. And the Pelicans with the possession. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter.
That's how you do it. You want to be the best in the world? You have to be the best when it counts.
they'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Barnes kicks to Bagley. Dishes to Fox. Bagley the pass to Bogdanovich. He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
And the all-around game of Bogdanovich is so impressive. I mean, it's easy to see why so many teams and so many people are high on this guy. But they get what they want out of that trip. Now a 2-possession game.
Ingram deciding where to go with it. From deep. The shot comes out. So it's Sacramento picking up the win. David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up for It's go time for the Pelicans here at home. Here they are coming down.
Hey, Kevin.
Terrific. David, thanks. And checking out Utah's opening lineup. Mitchell is the 2 with Ingles at the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Conley in at the point guard. And for New Orleans, Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. And it's Favors in at the 5 down low. Now here's Bogdanovich. And here is Mitchell. Over Holiday. It's rebounded by Derek Favors. Ingram finds Ball. Back to Ingram. Williamson outside. And that one is good.
And normal physicality doesn't get it done with Williamson. To stop him from scoring, you really have to up the ante and get him before he hits that launching pad.
Now here's Conley. Count that one.
And getting the offense started with a high-quality look down low.
First quarter of play, 1 minute played. On the wing, Holiday. Now Ball. Back to Ingram. New Orleans moving it around. Here's Williamson. And he makes good on the layup. Williamson's got his second basket of the game.
That's just all Zion. Once he gets that close, he's zoned in on capitalizing no matter what.
Now here's Conley. Ingles with the ball. Back to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
How quickly does Rudy Gobert move off the screen? His mobility makes him a tough cover in the pick and roll.
And last season, at least at first, it was a challenge for Ingles to mesh with Mike Conley.
Yeah, I mean, Conley came in to run the offense, which kind of took the ball out of Ingles' hands a little bit. But then Conley goes out with the hamstring, and that allowed Ingles to get back into rhythm, and he's been able to handle that load many times for this group.
Here's Mitchell. After Drew Holiday's score, Mitchell's shot is good.
How about 3 of 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
For New Orleans, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Ingram passes to Favors. To the left wing. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
I tell you what, it's scary when you think about how much room Ball has to grow when you factor in how efficient he is already.
And he can't get the first one. Some changes for New Orleans. Okafor is checked in for Favors. Nicolo Melli comes in for Williamson. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Drew Holiday. Royce O'Neal's checked in for the Jazz. Clarkson comes in for Michael Conley. Clarkson with the ball. Now guarded by Ball. Clarkson dishes to Bogdanovich. Fires for 3. The shot, no good. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. Ingram kicks to Ball. It's Redick on the wing. Down low. Okafor, the pass to Ingram. Lays it up and banks it in.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Utah Jazz. They trail by 1. Clarkson against Ball. Outside Bogdanovich. Mitchell looking it over. Shot clock at 6. Another shot. And Bogdanovich lays it in.
Well, that's about hustle and effort from Bogdanovich. To go after the rebound with that kind of intention is exactly what you hope for as a coach.
Here's Melli. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Ball dishes to Okafor. Back to Ball. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Josh Hart, he's checked in for New Orleans. Jackson comes in for Ball. Utah also making some changes. Ed Davis is checked in for Bogdanovich. And it's Moutier in for Donovan Mitchell. Here's Moutier. They grab their own miss. Clarkson passes to Davis. Clarkson kicks to O'Neal. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Here's Davis. With the clock winding down, that one goes in.
Well, Rudy Gobert with the size and length, they factor on the glass right now.
Pelicans trail by 3. Pass to Melly. He dishes it to Jackson. 26 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And Davis pulls it down.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Moutier looking around. Over Jackson. That one rolling around and rims out. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Jazz out in front, leading by 3. And we'll be back with you right after this. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And the guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Yeah, the defense hasn't been there. They are getting hammered on second chance opportunities.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So on the floor for Utah, we've got Joe Ingles. Clarkson is out there with Emmanuel Moutier. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Davis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now, here is O'Neal. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Moutier against Jackson. Davis, the pass to Ingles. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Ingles has got the lead up to 5 now for the Jazz. Here's Jackson. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Williamson outside. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries. Utah leading by 3. Now here's Moutier. In the corner, O'Neal with it. And here is Ingles. Now the pass to Davis. And that one, good. Davis has got the lead, back up to 5 now for Utah.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Jackson against Moutier. Williamson left side. To the inside, Hayes. And Hayes throws it down.
And really an underrated playmaker. Williamson with good court vision and solid decision making.
Davis kicks to Moutier. Lets it fly from 18. And a little luck that time, but it drops. And the Jazz lead by 5.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
Jackson looking around. And he gets it to go. Jackson's got his first points of the game.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup. Nicely done.
Clarkson finds Ingles. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And here's Redick. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. Jackson misses. Utah leading by 3. Outside, Davis. Nice ball movement by Utah. Here's O'Neal. His 3-pointers off the mark. For New Orleans, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Jackson passes to Redick. 1:46 left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Hart, guarded by O'Neal. The shot's good from Hayes.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Clarkson against Reddick, and it's in there.
How about Jordan Clarkson, the ability at his position to absorb contact and finish the play.
1:16 left here in the second. Williamson outside. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
O'Neal kicks to Moutier. Back to O'Neal. At the elbow, Moutier. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Moutier's got his second bucket of the game to go. Out to the right wing. Williamson outside.
An absolute beast in close. Once Williamson has this kind of positioning, you pretty much have to foul.
Pelicans shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Derek Favors checked in for Jackson Hayes. Brandon Ingram comes in for Josh Hart. Drew Holiday, he's checked in for J.J. Redick. And Ball subbed in for Frank Jackson. And Utah with a change here, too. Tony Bradley's checked in for Joe Ingles. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Moutier pass to Bradley. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
You can see the improving court awareness of Emmanuel Moutier, having an understanding for when to find his guys.
Now Williamson. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
And some good action through the first 2.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello. Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. They didn't get more than a one-possession lead in the period. 3 points was as big as it got. They were a determined team in the second quarter, and you saw it come across on the scoreboard. What did you think? And that's...
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Zion Williamson with a strong contribution so far, guys, in this one.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ball in at the point. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Conley scanning the floor. Over Ball. And he overshot that one, missing.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
Holiday, the pass to Favors for the tie. Rebounded by the Jazz.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
Gobert finds Bogdanovich. Now here is Conley. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. And now the Pelicans on the break. And that one's good. Williamson.
Really encouraging to see Derek Favors pass like that. You love seeing him make an effort to get his teammates involved.
Outside Conley. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Mitchell outside. Lets it go from 11. Another miss by Utah.
Well, I guarantee you this is not what they talked about in the locker room. 0 for 3 and looking lost.
For Utah, they've gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. The Jazz with another miss.
Not a terrific start here in the second half. 4 attempts, nothing to show for it.
Gobert with it. Now defended by Williamson. Mitchell outside. Passes to Ingles. Mitchell outside. Over Favors. The Jazz with another miss.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
Ball, the pass to Ingram for the lead. Offensive rebound.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Got a piece of it and stolen by Favors. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Williamson with the ball. Second shot opportunity. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
And we're not used to seeing a big man like Williamson move like this. Puts defenders in a bind.
Some changes for New Orleans. Melly is checked in for Favors. And it's Josh Hart in for Ball. And a switcher also for Utah. O'Neal's checked in. Jazz trail by 4. Conley, the pass to Mitchell. .156 left in the third quarter. Pass to Bogdanovich. Just 5 to shoot. Here's O'Neal. Another miss by Utah.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Here's Hart, covered by Mitchell. Gobert with the block.
And the remarkable reach of the stifle tower. Gobert twice on the pipes.
They could use a bucket. It's good, and the New Orleans lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Mike Conley.
That's about reading the floor. Hits his man right where he wanted it.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans.
And we talk a lot about Mitchell's offense, and for a good reason, but the defense is also an area where he's excelled.
Oh, no doubt, Greg. We identify him with the offensive end of the floor because he's carried a burden for the Utah Jazz early in his career. But think about it. He's strong, athletic, long wingspan, excellent instincts. This guy has the potential to be one of the most impactful two-way players in today's NBA.
Here's Hart, guarded by O'Neal. O'Neal with the rebound. Utah has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. A 3 from Bogdanovich. You can't get that one. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. Redick with it. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Pass to Okafor. Here's Hart. Redick with it. Covered by Mitchell. Left side, Redick. Good D by Mitchell. Utah trailing here. Clarkson kicks to O'Neal. On the wing, Mitchell. 11 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Gobert. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Gobert's got the game tied up here for Utah. Here's Hart. And that's going to do it. Some good defense down the stretch to end the quarter. It's a tie game in New Orleans. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. They've got O'Neal. Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. Then it's Donovan Mitchell, and it's Clarkson in a 2-guard.
How about a nice bounce to his step from Donovan Mitchell? Get in the catch-and-shoot game, sir.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. And at this point of the game, getting a break here, important for the teams to regroup, and for the players, this is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with Gatorade. Get ready to play strong to finish off the game. So for the Pelicans, Derek Favors checked in for Okafor. Zion Williamson comes in for Jackson Hayes. And it's Drew Holiday in for J.J. Redick. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Stan Van Gundy as he talked with his team. He wants them to work for more easy baskets in transition. He said, the moment we take possession of the ball, I want us to attack. If there's nothing there, then you can pull it back out and run the offense. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David. Bucket is good. Mitchell's got the lead up to 5 now for the Jazz.
There is a level of physicality, and the frame of Donovan Mitchell allows him to finish through contact.
Williamson looking it over. Yep, that one goes in there.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Ball against Mitchell. No dice and 9 feet out.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
And Holiday is right there.
He's an explosive, athletic guard, and I tell you, the coaching staff must love watching Holiday in the open court.
Mitchell dishes to Bogdanovich. In the corner, O'Neal with it. Nifty move. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And he knocks down the first one. Mike Conley's checked in for Jordan Clarkson. O'Neal hits them both. Here's Ball. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Here's Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
Just a freight train going downhill. No one willing to step in front of the massive Williamson.
Bogdanovich wide open. No good on the triple.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Well, all that momentum and force, Rudy Gobert, that is pretty.
It's Ingram on the wing. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation.
And after playing 1 year at Duke, Ingram is used to providing big baskets for his club, just dominating with ease in these moments.
Mitchell outside. Now the feed to Gobert. Yep, it counts. And the Jazz lead by 3.
Rudy Gobert is so competitive. Doesn't want to let a big moment go by. Nicely done.
It's Ingram on the wing to tie it up. Gobert pulls it in.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And Bogdanovich now top the key and stolen by Williamson. High post Favors. Back to Williamson. Ingram right side. 1:30 left here in the fourth quarter. Utah with the rebound. O'Neal's got his 4th rebound in this one. Mitchell wide open. That fall. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. And now a 6-point Jazz lead. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for New Orleans. The pass to Ingram. Ingram can't get that one to fall.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Gobert finds Mitchell. 56 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Gobert the pass to Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's over Ingram. Off the left rim and out.
this has reached desperation time for him.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here.
A three from Bogdanovich. Pelicans with the rebound, and there's the call on Rudy Gobert. And that'll be his third foul so far. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And those are plays that get you in front and keep you in front. And looking for a very quick shot here.
You've got to run a play that's a quick strike. You've got to immediately foul after that.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Ingram deciding where to go with it. From deep three-point range, laces one from three.
And Ingram is always ready to score in clutch situations. A guy you can depend on to give you his best.
And so it's Utah who scraped by with a win. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. What a sight, a sky-high perspective of the... And as
Kevin, thanks. With the new G League Pathway program, some say that the NBA is competing now with college hoops for top high school players.
DA, thanks a lot. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the small forward. And for New Orleans, Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Ingram in at the 3. Now here's Brooks, taken away by Holiday. Sinks that one from the post.
A really smart player. Holiday can find the spaces inside and exploit them for points.
Here's Morant. That's tipped. And pushing it up. Here's New Orleans. Here's Williamson. Nice D from Brooks.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Tipped away. Stolen by Ball. He dishes it to Holiday. Ball, the pass to Favors. Williamson with it. No good on that one. Some solid defense there from Jackson. And so Brooks will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Morant, and finished off by Morant.
And at 6'3", Morant sure can fly. I love when he gets up and throws it down.
Outside, Ball. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And the shot goes in.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Here's Brooks. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Outside, Ball. Pass to Williamson. Rebounded by Valanciunas. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Here's Ingram. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
And Ingram, the former Blue Devil, an extraordinary player who only promises to get better and better.
Melly is checked in for Williamson. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Anderson, he's checked in for Jaren Jackson. And Jones subbed in for John Morant.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Now here's Anderson. There's Winslow. That one, no good. For New Orleans, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Holiday goes in. Pass the ball. Anderson with the block. And now the Grizzlies, fast break. There's Winslow.
Mercy, mercy me.
And that's a terrific sequence at both ends there. There was the block shot, then the run out, and nice finish on the break.
Now here's Ingram. Fires the 3. And the Pelicans miss again. 1:42 left to play in the first. A nice shot by Winslow. Here's Ball. Outside Holiday. Back to Ball. The shot missing. And Memphis the other way now. On the wing, Winslow. He's covered by Ingram. Anderson. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
It's Ball. That time on the assist by Holiday.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Jones looking for an opening. Up top, Valanciunas. Back to Jones. Shoots over ball. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Hayes, he's checked in for Favors. Reddick comes in for Drew Holiday. And it's Frank Jackson in for Ball.
Boy, Valanciunas, a mountain of a man, a solid big guy who scores well and provides a lot of length and muscle inside.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Okafor comes in for Nicolo Melli. And it's Josh Hart in for Ingram. D'Anthony Melton, he's checked in for Memphis. Here's Gutteridge. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Left side, Anderson. Here's Melton, guarded by Jackson. Here's Valanciunas, off with the layup. And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's the Grizzlies. They lead by 4. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And taking a look at the Grizzlies' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them, guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. We've got Brandon Clark. He's out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Morant in at the 1. And finished off by Morant.
You got to close off those avenues to Morant. Once he gets in one, he is focused on dropping the hammer.
Here's Hart. Makes it off the glass. Hart's got his first 2 points.
That's a nice play there. Not going to miss many from there.
Here's Morant. Oh, what a dunk!
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Hart kicks to Okafor. Hayes dishes to Reddick. There's the 3. The shot misses. And Memphis the other way now.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamorous stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And finished off by Morant.
And, guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
Over to the left wing. Hart the pass to Reddick. He kicks to Okafor. Outside Jackson. Shot clock at 5. Over Clark. Okafor finds Jackson. They get it again. It's good on the putback.
Boy, he's 6'11" and 275 pounds, so Okafor is really hard to keep off the glass on both ends. I think he does a nice job using his body and positioning himself for those extra shot opportunities.
And it's Morant missing. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Pelicans. 8-point game, and Jackson throws it down hard.
That's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish.
Maybe that'll help them recapture their edge a little bit, guys.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Williamson is checked in for Okafor. Nicolo Melli comes in for Hayes. Ingram, he's checked in for Josh Hart. And it's Drew Holiday in for Jackson.
You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass.
And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. Brooks. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Grizzlies lead by 8.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Ball's checked in. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Memphis. Anderson comes in for Clark. Here's Williamson. Goes back up. That shot is off. Nice D from Valanciunas. And the Grizzlies leading by 8. Brooks with no one around. That 3 off the mark. New Orleans has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And Valanciunas pulls it down. Valanciunas has got his 5th rebound in this one.
This is definitely a day he'd like to forget. He just hasn't had the energy or the intensity to get it done out there. He's still scoreless.
He gets it in there.
Just a terror in transition. Zion's understanding for how to exploit these situations is one of his greatest strengths.
1:06 left in the first half. Passes it to Valanciunas. Here's Anderson. Ball with the rebound. Pelicans trail by 6. Melly passes to Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Boy, that looks good whenever Ingram rises for the jam. Flushing it home in the face of the opposition. Poster.
Winslow kicks to Brooks. Back to Winslow. Brooks against Howard. Valanciunas trying to free himself up, and the basket is good. Brooks has got 6.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Yeah, and it should help them increase their separation here. I mean, this has been an impressive offensive output.
That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut back down now to 4 on the bucket from Drew Holiday.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here we go with Holiday running it up the court. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Second chance opportunities. Williamson explosive into the air with the touch and concentration to finish.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. And that'll do it for the first half. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. For the Grizzlies, the first quarter was pretty even. They were never able to get the lead above 4. And
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You have to like what you're seeing from John Morant.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So for New Orleans right now, Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ingram and at the 3, the small forward. It's Morant in the corner, stolen by Ball. Moving it up. That one misses. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. They've led by as much as 10.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Ball banked in off the glass. Ball's got 6. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Top of the key, Morant. Brooks outside. Back to Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
His shooting has been outstanding here. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Ball against Morant. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Yeah, Ball showing you some nice physicality and strength there. You've got to have confidence in yourself to be able to draw fouls and play through contact like that.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Okafor is checked in for Favors. Hayes comes in for Zion Williamson. Hart, he's checked in for Ingram. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Drew Holiday. Back to Morant. Over Ball. Almost, but it rolls out.
Boy, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
To the right side. Here's Hart. Brooks covering. Hart, no good. And Morant's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. Leading by 5. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. He gets that one. Morant's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Proving he's more than just an outside shooter. Redick also has a sweet touch from that area.
And now the Pelicans on the break. Good on that shot, and with that, the Memphis lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Hart.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Here's Jackson. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Here's Hart. Basket counts. And here's Morant. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. And there's the pass to Brooks. It's rebounded by Hayes. For New Orleans, they've gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Here's Hart. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
You know, Hart helped Villanova win its second championship in school history. He was instrumental in that great championship run the Wildcats had back in 2016.
Nelly is checked in for the Pelicans. Frank Jackson comes in for Ball. Then for the Grizzlies, Kyle Anderson is checked in for Jaren Jackson. DeAnthony Melton comes in for Dylan Brooks. And Jones subbed in for John Morant. Here's Jones. Count it. And the Grizzlies lead by 1.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Pass to Jackson. Here's Hart. No good. Shot missing. The Grizzlies shooting certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. That one goes. Count it. Jones has got his second bucket.
Wow, that is just pretty right there. What a find for his teammate at the rim.
Here's Hart. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Boy, fighting to keep that play alive. Beautiful tip in there.
Grizzlies have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Jones, the pass to Anderson. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Pelicans trail by 3. Pass to Melly. New Orleans moving the ball around. Jackson kicks to Hart. Six to shoot. Lets a floater go.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Here's Clark. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now a 5-point Grizzly lead.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
On its way from Clark for two. John Moran has been leading the charge, guys, for the Memphis Grizzlies. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Back right after this. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. On the court for Memphis to start the 4th. Anderson is out there with Brandon Clark. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. Then it's Winslow, and it's Melton in at the 2 guard. Ingram outside. And foul on the shot. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Coach Taylor Jenkins talked to his team during the break. His demeanor was not one of a coach whose team was well ahead. He said this is the time to turn up the heat, make one final push, and try to close out strong. We'll see if they were listening, guys.
Thanks so much, David. I'm glad we got to see the Mobile One block once more. What a play.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
Williamson looking it over. That shot off. Memphis leading by 4. There's Winslow. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Good work there as it goes.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Takes a 3. Melton, no good. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for New Orleans. Trailing by 4.
Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the 4th. Holiday against Morant. Inside, here's Valanciunas. Favors with the rebound. Favors got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Ingram, and he goes big with the tap right over John Morant.
Hey, guys, really easy to see why Ingram was the second pick in the 2016 draft with plays like these.
Here's Morant. Add that basket to his impressive total. Brings him to 10 for 14.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
The drive by Williams. Oh, my goodness. What a play.
This is why they go to Zion. His teammates trusting in his ability to get the job done.
That one drops for him. 6 points for Justice Winslow.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Here's Ingram. From down in the low post, it goes.
And, you know, after playing a year at Duke, Ingram is used to providing big baskets for his team. I mean, a dominating performer who comes up big in an effortless way in these moments.
Here's Melton, guarded by Jackson. Releases. no good. The Pelicans trail. Here's Williamson. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Valanciunas dishes to Morant. Lays it up off the glass. Morant's got 12 points here in the second half.
A true leader. You can tell Morant takes pride in stepping up when it matters most.
New Orleans moving it around. Williamson outside. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper.
Now, the defense was far from awful. However, he's still got to make these shots, in my opinion.
The three from Morant. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And here we go. Morant heading to the hoop. And finished off by Morant.
And going back to college, Morant's made a habit of...
And so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Nice work there. This is a point in the game where if you get a chance to close the gap, you've got to make the most of it.
On the wing, Brooks. They get it back. Valanciunas for the three. Brooks misses.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
The drive by Williamson. It drops.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
On the wing, Jackson. Pelicans with the rebound. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Williamson with the ball. It's good! He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
Look at this young man come through in the clutch. Zion appearing more than ready to deliver.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, John Morant.
He's put on a shooting exhibition for us here tonight. He's missed a couple along the way, but it sure seems like everything's been falling for him. The only way to keep him from converting is to keep the ball out of his hand.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Here's a timeout from Stan Van Gundy. Guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, tough situation here, but they do have enough time to get a catch and shoot. It's going to have to be very quick, but they do have time.
And they're going back to have a look at that shot once again to see if the horn had really sounded before the ball left his hand. This certainly isn't over yet. They may get a second chance. Now, if it's overturned, we're going to need overtime.
And the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing it up, and even before we look at the replay, I'm pretty sure he got that off in time.
Yeah, that's how it looked to me, and that's the call we should see here, but no harm in going back to the footage and making absolutely certain.
Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. Ingram the three and Zion the four. They're back, Ball and Reddick. And it's Favors in at the center, locking down the middle. It's Brooks on the wing. Morant outside.
Morant gets it dialed up, he can be unstoppable. Just too many ways to score.
In the corner, it's Ingram. And the rejection by Valanciunas. Here we go, one-on-one. Morant looking around. And it's Brooks in the corner. No good with the triple.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
The athleticism on display there. For as big as Williamson is, he moves so fast and so decisively.
Here's Morant. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Lonzo Ball picks one up. So the first one drops, and that gives them the lead.
And as good as Morant's been, there's still plenty of upside. One of the younger players to enter the draft in 2019.
He's basically automatic from the line, not the guy you want to send there now.
Ball against Morant. Outside, Redick. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Here's Williamson. And the rejection by Valanciunas. That one goes. Count it. Favors got it all tied up now for the Pelicans. Memphis has gotten neither of their first 2 3-point attempts to fall here in overtime. And finished off by Morant.
Fantastic instincts there by Morant. Sizing up the D and then just taking what he sees.
Outside, Redick. Back to ball. Ingram outside. Williamson trying to free himself up. Here's Favors. It's good. A huge shot to tie it up.
Such determination on the glass. Not boxing out Favors is a huge mistake that you cannot afford to make.
Back to Morant. No good on the shot. New Orleans will take it the other way. A big-time possession here.
Yeah, and their hearts must be going 100 miles an hour right now.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Williamson left side. To take the lead. Good!
A big-time bucket there. They've got to play for a stop here with the 2-point lead. Most important thing, no open threes.
Jackson passes to Winslow. Morant outside. Misses the trade. So it's a narrow victory for the Pelicans, pulling it out for the W. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch of things. The city of New Orleans. And with pregame routines coming to an end, we're just about ready for our tip-off. First, though, let's get a report from the sideline. And
hey, Kevin.
Great stuff as always, DA. Thanks. Now Sacramento starting 5. Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Harrison Barnes is out there with Nemanja Bjelica. And it's Bagley in at the center, filling out the middle. And for the Pelicans, Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ball in at the point guard. Williamson outside. And he uses the glass on the layup. Yeah, tonight, Greg, 2 teams with a lot of talent, but also a lot of inexperience on each side.
And Kevin, you know what that means? It means we're going to see some spectacular plays, but a few that'll have you scratching your head as well. Always interesting to watch these young players develop.
Bagley, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Ball, the pass to Favors. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Great D that time from Bagley. About a minute played so far here in the first. Pass to Barnes. Bagley against Favors. Bagley the pass to Bjelica. Now here's Barnes. He's covered closely. Just 3 to shoot. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And the Pelicans with the possession. The drive by Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
That quick first step, Zion explodes out of the blocks, and no one steps in front of him.
Fox passes to Barnes. That shot, no good. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. Here's Holiday. Here's Williamson. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Favors finds Ingram. Here's Holiday. Ingram trying to get open. That's good from Holiday on the assist from Ingram.
Don't sleep on Ingram as a facilitator. Has the size to see over defenders and make sound decisions.
Bogdanovich passes to Bjelica. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Bjelica against Williamson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists now in this one.
And Williamson's parents, both college athletes themselves, were a guiding force in helping him grow his game.
When you're talking about growing his game, Greg, at an early age, Zion told his mom he wanted to be the #1 player in college basketball. As a 5-year-old, he played on an AAU team for...
Oh, the power on that throwdown!
Unbelievable hang time, giving the crowd its money's worth. Go ahead, Zion.
The Kings trail by 4. Outside, Bogdanovich. The pass to Bjelica. Bagley in the post. He's guarded by Favors. And finished off by Bagley.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
Lobbed up there for Fox. That ties the game.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. Outside, Ball. He kicks it to Ingram. No good on the 3. And so it's Bagley with it. He brings it up for the Kings. And he banks in the layup. Bagley's got 6 points. The Pelicans have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Ball dishes to Favors. Back to Ball. Second chance shot. Favors can't get it to go.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on the swing to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Barnes, the former Tar Heel, is usually lights out from the charity stripe.
The Kings shooting their first free throws of this. That free throw, no good. A platoon swap here for New Orleans. Sacramento also making some changes. Giles checked in for Bielitsa. Hield comes in for Bogdanovich. And it's Joseph in for De'Aaron Fox. 30 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Hart. Looking to end the run. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he makes the first. Kent Bazemore is checked in for Barnes.
At the line for 2.
That one misses. Kings have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Joseph, the pass to Bagley. And then Bagley slams it in.
That's the kind of toughness Bagley needs to show on every possession. Shake off the contact and finish through it.
Here's Hart. And a missed layup. Marvin Bagley has been on display for Sacramento. Scoring, rebounding. He was all over. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's quickly break down the game we've been watching from the Kings, guys.
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
Jackson is out there with J.J. Redick. Then there's Hayes. And it's Melly in at the power forward. That's the Pelicans 5 as we get into the second quarter. Out that one, and the Kings lead has been cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Jackson. So the wing on the left. Outside, Joseph. Passes it to Bazemore. Back to Joseph. The Kings need to get off a shot here. Here's Giles. Pelicans pull it in.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
Hart. That shot, no good. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. Pass to Bagley. Hield against Redick. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And there's the foul against New Orleans.
We all know Hield can shoot it, but for him to get better, he's got to keep adding different dimensions to his game.
Okafor is checked in for New Orleans. Sacramento also making some changes. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Giles, and Parker subbed in for Marvin Bagley. Jackson passes to Hart. Back to Jackson. A putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Bazemore on the wing. Holmes down low. Bazemore on the wing. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Here's Joseph. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Joseph's got the lead up to 4 now for the Kings. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Here's Hart. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Joseph, the pass to Holmes. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Pass to Okafor. Here's Hart. He's covered by Bazemore. Here's Okafor. And the rejection by Holmes. Redick for 3. Here's Okafor. And another shot outside for Jackson. Redick for 3. And he's good on the 3 ball. Redick's got himself on the board with 3 there.
J.J. Redick, very comfortable behind the three-point line, knocked that one down.
Here's Here's Bazemore, and he converts the layup. And the Kings lead by 3.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Okafor in the post, guarded by Holmes. Beyond the arc, rebounded by Holmes. The Kings have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Now here's Hield. Not a lot of room. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play. Both teams will make substitutions. The Kings have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
Well, Buddy Hield, the consummate gym rat. Growing up in the Bahamas, he built his own rim with a milk crate and would shoot all night. His neighbors got so tired of yelling at him to keep it down. He sprinkled broken glass under the rim to get him to move the hoop.
And Greg, they said Hield would wait until his mom fell asleep and then sneak out to play basketball. And when she came looking for him, he'd take off running.
Yeah, he preferred to catch that discipline at home more so than in public. But growing up in the 8 Mile Rock, a tough neighborhood, his mom rightfully very protective.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to go on Rashawn Holmes.
This is a tough kid. Holiday's fought through injuries. He's a physical player and a fearless player as well.
Harry Giles is checked in for Sacramento. Kings leading now by 6. Up top, Fox. Over to the wing. Back to Giles. And stolen by Williamson. Ingram with it. Headed now by Barnes. And that one's good. Ingram.
This is just a case of Brandon Ingram getting stronger and more able to play through contact.
Barnes outside. And the pass to Giles. And that one hits back iron. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for New Orleans, trailing by 4.
This is where Zion's most dangerous. Out in the open floor, getting set up for the finish.
Fox passes to Bielitsa.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
And that one's good, Williamson.
We talk about Zion's strength, but the body control is also elite, especially for a guy his size.
Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yes, you do, but it's a dilemma. If you get a great look earlier in the clock, do you take it?
Here's Giles. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. A drive by Barnes. Giles, that's good.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Fox.
And that was a risky pass. Fortunate that the D didn't get that one. It was in the air for a long time.
Williamson, and the dunk by Williamson.
Flashing his vertical there. Williamson really makes dunking look so effortless. He's special.
It's a tie game in New Orleans.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see a tremendous start for Zion Williamson. He had 14 points. And that does it for our...
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at Zion Williamson, guys. In this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Why go away from something that's working? Force the defense to prove that they can stop it.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the court right now for the Kings, Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Bielitsa is out there with Marvin Bagley, and it's Barnes in at the 3 slot.
I tell you what, he came out of that locker room raring to go.
Out to the wing. Williamson left side. No good. So the Kings will take it the other way. Outside, Fox. And Bielitsa kicks to Fox. Bielitsa passes to Bogdanovich. Barnes dishes to Fox. He feeds it to Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
Yeah, instinctively, too. Fox there looking to be a ball mover, a facilitator. And that's one reason why his team is playing well.
Kicks it out to Williamson. The shot, no good. Ready by Bogdanovich.
Ooh, they've come out ice cold to start this half. 3 misses and as many attempts. The uncanny ability to time the tip in. He does this night in and night out.
Fox against Ball. Bogdanovich passes to Fox. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Bagley, no good. The Pelicans trail, and now the Pelicans on the break. And finished off by Williamson.
Boy, you could see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
Yeah, the reason is they tied it up, but it took a lot of focus and a lot of energy. We'll see if they can sustain this effort.
And here we go. Dishes it to Favors. For the lead, Zion Williamson again. Williamson's got 20 points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And Bielitsa kicks to Fox. He dishes it to Bagley. Back to Fox. Stolen by Ball. Holiday finds Williamson. In the corner, it's Ingram. Three-pointer. Bagley with the rebound. The Kings have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Here's Bogdanovich. And finished off by Bagley.
Yeah, ferocious at the rim. Bagley can finish with power or finesse.
Ingram attacking. Favors. And there's Favors putting it right back in. And the Pelicans lead by 2.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
And those second chance points can add up.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And first time out of the game called for New Orleans.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
The Kings making a switch here. Holmes checked in. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. It's stolen by Bagley. And the Kings pushing it up now. Barnes with the ball. Bogdanovich, no luck. And for the Pelicans, they're shooting reasonably well, 45%. Here's Melly, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Pelicans shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Numbers last year for them, just about 73%, so the bottom third of the league.
And he makes both free throws. The Kings trailing. Here's Fox. Here's Holmes. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Holmes got 7.
He was able to simply lay it in over the top of the smaller man.
Fox against Jackson. Left side, Redick. Back to Jackson. And the bucket is good. 3 points. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at. and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Yep, it counts. He's got 11.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
And stolen by Barnes. For the lead, the putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Kings lead by 2.
Oh, man, just beast mode on the glass there. He was not going to be denied on that play.
And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. The Kings. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Holiday at the 1 and Reddick at the 2. Jahlil Okafor is out there with Jackson Hayes. And it's Hart in at the small forward. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Derek Favors checked in for Okafor. Zion Williamson comes in for Hayes. Ingram, he's checked in for Josh Hart. And Ball subbed in for J.J. Redick. The Kings also at the sub. Jabari Parker's checked in for Joseph. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Stan Van Gundy told the team. He got on his guys about allowing too many paint points. He said, hey, we've got to be scrappier. We've got to be quicker to help, quicker to collapse the lane. You guys know what to do. Now you got to give me the effort. I want to see some nasty. Kevin?
It's deflected. Parker against Favors. Poked loose, and so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And he's all over that shot. Has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
Holmes passes to Giles. They kick out to Hield. Wide open look. Derek Favors with the rebound. Favors has got 6 rebounds here tonight. That's good from Holiday on the assist from Williamson. Holiday's got the game tied up here for the Pelicans. Up top, Hield, guarded by Holiday. Hield, the pass to Bazemore. Here's Giles. And no good, trying to use the glass.
Trying to take advantage of soft defense. He might have gotten over eager.
Williamson outside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
The quickness of Zion is really impressive, and he has the handle to go along with it.
First free throw is good. And some changes here for the Kings. Bielitsa, he checks in for Rashawn Holmes, and it's Fox in for Kent Bazemore. And he makes the first but misses the second.
They're ahead, but if they don't get a stop here, that free throw could prove critical.
Fox passes to Giles. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. And the Kings lead by 1. Game winding down, and they just keep changing leads.
And guys, no separation yet, and I really don't think we're going to see any all the way down.
And that one's good, Williamson.
They just can't get stops against this guy. Zion too strong and too athletic.
Hield against Holiday. The kick out to Fox. Passes it to Bielitsa. And stolen by Favors. And now the Pelicans on the break. Fox with the steal. It's Bielitsa down low. Here's Giles on the money with the open jumper.
Terrific use of his body to open up space on the inside.
To the wing right side. And the dunk by Williamson.
Easy to be excited about Zion Williamson. His future is bright.
And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. Parker outside. Pass to Giles. Shot from the low block. Again, Sacramento.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
Well within striking range. Now is when you have to lock in at both ends.
Favors can't get it to go. For Sacramento, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Fox finds Bielitsa. Excellent D there from Ball. The Pelicans trail. Here's Williamson. Here's Favors. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
With the game tightening up, Favors with the confidence to attack. Big bucket.
Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
And that's Fox saying, I'm the top dog here. You need a big basket, you come to me.
Outside Holiday. New Orleans moving it around. Williamson looking it over.
Big time basket at a big time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Kept alive.
I love how he's willing to sacrifice his body in there, giving maximum effort. That's what it takes on the defensive boards.
Ingram passes the ball. And here is Ingram. Count it!
You can count on him. Ingram has accepted the responsibility of being the man.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Out to the right wing. Williamson kicks to Ingram. Outside Holiday. Clock at 6. Back to Ingram.
You will credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
And it's good. 2 points.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.